Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So I'm literally 2 seconds from running out the door, but I want to give you guys a quick OOTD, and then I'll have to give you a rundown of where we're going when I get to the car. Sorry, my hair's stuck to my face. Today's outfit is just this red ribbed top, tube top from Target, these black Levi jeans I got from JCPenney a long time ago, and my tried and true Christy Dusty Vans. All right, y'all, now that I'm in the car, I can tell you guys where we're going. So I'm on the hunt for a new chair for my vanity, because the one I have I've literally had for about, I guess almost 8 years now, and it's pretty squeaky. It's also from Ikea and I hate it. What's going on? And there is a blue one that I really like that I saw online, so I want to see if they have it, and I want to pick it up along with like a cushion for it because it is an acrylic chair. And then if we have time, we do need to go grocery shopping. I have no food in my fridge, so I would like to run to Sam's Club to stock up on some meat, and then another grocery store to get some fruits and vegetables because the commissary's selection is very mid. So that's what the plan is today, and I'll see you guys once we get to Ikea. I went to Ikea and I found the chair that I'm specifically here for. It's these Tobias chairs, and I didn't want the clear one because I think that's kind of boring. So I was thinking about getting that blue one, but I did see someone on TikTok who got these parts, the silver parts, and spray painted them gold. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm gonna get it in this color, which is like a brown orange color. And y'all, it's only 85 bucks, which is such a good freaking deal. But it's gonna look so good once I have Jacob spray paint this part gold. I do need to buy like a memory foam cushion for it because if I'm sitting in it for long periods of time, it's not gonna be very comfortable. But this one I guess is for sure coming home with me. But I also picked up some loofahs because they were literally $3. Couldn't record too much in Ikea because it was chaos. It's a Saturday, but I did pick up these little storage bags because since we are moving soon, we're still on the fence on if we want to move ourselves, and if we do, I wanted to have these so that I can wash all my linens and put them in the bags and then put them in a box so that when I get to where I'm moving to, I won't have to rewash everything, because even though I know they'll be clean in a box, like I just like to make sure that they're extra clean. The chair I wanted to get was out of stock here, which is really frustrating because it said it wasn't online, but someone must have just picked up the last ones. So I'm gonna order that one online and hopefully get it in a couple of days. But now we're getting ready to head to Sam's Club to pick up some meats and stuff, maybe get some lunch, and then we are going to finish up grocery shopping somewhere else, hopefully. As you guys can tell, this one's, again, not in the greatest mood because she needs a nap and she refuses to take a nap in the car. So I'll see you guys once we get to Sam's Club. I made it to Sam's Club, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm so freaking overstimulated right now because it's a Saturday, like I said earlier, and it's just, everything's so packed and it's just frustrating. So I'm gonna just pick up everything that I need to pick up, and then I'll just have to do a Sam's Club haul whenever I get home along with my grocery haul because, like I said, this is way too overstimulating today. We just left Sam's Club. We picked up all the food we needed. We don't have time today to go to Walmart to finish grocery shopping because it's close to Margot's bedtime, but I was gonna order the chair on Ikea, but then I looked at their website and for some reason, I don't know if it's like because it didn't hit a certain price criteria or something, but they want $30 to deliver it, like a delivery fee, which is like super frustrating, and I'm like not gonna pay that. So then, since we were just down the road at the Sam's Club, I was looking and it said Ikea that we were at had 9 of those chairs left. So I'm gonna head in and order it from the self-service thing because they didn't have it on the shelves. If you've ever been to Ikea, you know you have to go pick up all the pieces of furniture yourself. They didn't have it on those. So you actually have to order it. You pay for it. They give you like your receipt or whatever, and then you have to go and tell somebody that this is what you ordered and they bring it out to you. So we're headed over to go do that, and then from there we're just gonna head home. Well, actually, I lied. We're gonna get dinner somewhere and then we're gonna head home. We were able to pick up the chair. We're just waiting on our number to be called, and they're gonna bring it out of those 2 doors. And then we're just gonna head home. I'm not sure what we're gonna get for dinner yet because we don't know what we want, so I am gonna eat one of those peaches when I get into the car because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast and it's almost 5 o'clock. But I'm so grateful that we got this chair because I was not gonna pay $30 to have it delivered. That's crazy. Chair is secured, and I don't plan on assembling it until tomorrow once we pick up the spray paint. We are gonna get diner food for dinner, so we're headed over to go pick it up now, and then we're gonna head home and I'll show you guys a grocery haul and also what I got from the diner. We're home now and I'm just about to sit down and eat my dinner, but I wanted to show you guys before I started eating it. I ended up going with the Dallas burger, which I just realized they gave me double fries on accident, but it has an onion ring on it, barbecue sauce, and pepper jack cheese. And then they gave me double fries on accident because I asked for the fries on the side. So now we have his fries are also on the side. And then Jacob ended up going with the Jersey cheesesteak, which is just a cheesesteak, but it has tomato on it, I believe. And they have like such huge portions here at the diners. It also came with a side of soup. I got chicken noodle, which I'm not gonna eat tonight. And then Jacob got like a seafood bisque. I had specifically asked for my fries on the side because I knew the steam from the burger was gonna make the fries soggy. And I was right. But not only that, y'all, like they ran back, Jacob said, to go put the fries in a separate container. So we have these fresh, crunchy ones right here. But these ones are so soggy. And not only that, they were sitting on a tomato. Once we're done eating dinner, we're gonna take Margot a bath because it is way past her bedtime and she only had one nap today. So we're gonna take her bath, and then once we get her down for the night, I'll go ahead and show you guys the grocery haul of everything that we got at Sam's Club. Alrighty, y'all, let's go ahead and get to the Sam's Club haul. There is quite a bit of things that I bought because we have literally no groceries. I just cleaned up my fridge, and I told you guys in my last video I had nothing. I think it was in my last video or on TikTok. I don't remember. Whatever. Well, I think in one of my videos I did tell you guys how I've been wanting a peach, and one of the peaches, well, all the peaches that I got the other day, not the other day, I guess a couple weeks ago at Wegmans, went bad, and I was really sad about it. So I picked up a whole case of California peaches, which I'm really excited about. I plan on eating them in like the next 3 days. Like, they're gonna be gone. There's about 9 of them in here. Next, I picked up some strawberries because these looked super good. And I started using this like fruit spray to clean them. I think it's literally called, let me see, it's right here, I believe. Yeah, it's called Veggie Wash. And I use this to wash my fruit before I eat it. I have like a little veggie scrubber I bought from like OXO. But I use this specifically to wash my strawberries, and then I kind of just rinse them with cold water. And I cut the stems off, and I started storing them in my Weck jars. Can y'all tell I'm just like so overly tired today? I cannot speak. But anyway, I stored them in my Weck jars, and I noticed that it kept them fresh for so long. I think I had them in my fridge for like 3 weeks, and they didn't even go bad. So that's like really good. I think I'm gonna do that in order to save those. Then I keep seeing reviews of this protein like shake in a can, and they only had the vanilla. I do wish they had the chocolate one because that just sounded like a little bit more appealing, but you know what, vanilla's good too. I might try it in the coffee, but honestly I might try one later tonight as like a little sweet treat kind of situation because apparently it tastes like vanilla ice cream. And I do wish I would have been able to buy just one so I could try it, but you know what, that's okay. I'm sure if I don't love them, I'll still drink them anyways just to get through them because I didn't spend this money for nothing, you know? So yeah, I picked up these protein shakes. Next, I picked up this udon noodle Korean barbecue style stir fry kit. I don't know if you can freeze these, but you know what? In my world, you can freeze everything. So I'm going to freeze this as an easy dinner whenever Jacob and I just don't really feel like cooking, just so we have something easy to throw on the stove. We've had this one before, and it's absolutely delicious. I also picked up, let me see if I can get it out of here, some bacon carbonara ravioli as an easy dinner, but I do not want to rely on these as like a, you know what, just pull it out. That's what we're having tonight. This is going to be like a, we don't have a whole lot of groceries. What are we eating tonight? And it's going to be this, you know what I mean? Or like we're feeling extra lazy. So what do you want for dinner? We're going to have that. Then I also picked up these cinnamon toast, French toast sticks because Margot has been eating waffles for breakfast, but I think she would really like these. Plus they're a little bit easier for her to chew since they are like soft already. And I actually love these. So I figured in the morning, she's not a huge egg girl. I've even tried putting cheese on her eggs and she just is not a fan. So I've been doing, which I guess I can show you right now. I've been doing like a Eggo waffle that my sister Savannah left here. I don't eat like Eggos. I normally would make my own, and I would prefer to make hers. And I had a whole pack of pancakes that I had made myself that I was giving her every morning, and I was just thawing them. But when she went through it, I realized my sister Savannah left a whole box of Eggos in the deep freezer. And so I've just been using that to feed her in the morning, along with one of these go-go squeezes. I picked up the fruit and vegetable one. You can see it's open because she needed a little car snack. But I do these protein ones. Well, I guess they're yogurt, but they have 4 grams of protein. So because she doesn't like eggs, I want to make sure she's getting her protein in the morning. So she usually has a waffle and one of these yogurts. So now I'm going to do some French toast sticks and one of these yogurts as her breakfast. Then, because she is now almost fully transitioned over to whole milk, I did pick up a whole 3-pack of whole milk over there because it's cheaper, and we've been going through it like crazy because I use it in my iced coffee and she's obviously drinking it at least 3 times a day because we're actually up to, I believe, 5 ounces starting tomorrow and 1 ounce of formula. And so hopefully by in 2 weeks from now, on her birthday, she'll be at 6 ounces of whole milk. And we don't give her much of it because I think babies can only have like 16 to 24 ounces of whole milk a day, I believe. I think that's what my doctor said, or her doctor said. But he did give us the okay to like start slowly transitioning her. So we've been working her way up in whole milk versus like the formula for the last month. So by her birthday, she should be fully transitioned over to whole milk. Then another easy little snack lunch thing, because I'm not a huge like lunch girl, depending on how full I am for my breakfast. I honestly, the last 2 days have skipped lunch. I'm just not super hungry, but I wanted something in case I am hungry, like on certain days. And so I picked up these steak and cheese. They're signature crust filled shaved beef steak with mozzarella, white cheddar, and provolone cheese. And they have 13 grams of protein per serving. And just something easy I can throw in my little Breville toaster oven. Then this is my favorite scent beads to use, and they're cheaper when you buy them in bulk like this at Sam's Club. So I picked some more up because our stash is running low. Finally, I did pick up 2 packages of the pasture-raised brown eggs. I love pasture-raised eggs. I don't know, I just think they're better for like the chicken, but unfortunately I don't always get them because the closest Sam's Club is an hour away, which is just a little inconvenient. But hopefully, once we move to California, a Sam's Club will be closer, or at least a Costco, so that I can buy them a lot easier than having to drive an hour. Then we also picked up a 3 count of some thin sliced chicken breast. Jacob picked up a organic 85/15 ground beef, while also getting a pack of the 93/7 ground beef. He likes to have these options because I prefer lean ground beef. He does not like lean ground beef unless it's like in a spaghetti or something. And every time I try to get him to make like lean burgers, unless they're already pre-made, he does not like messing with that. So he likes to get higher fat ground beef. We also picked up a huge pack of chicken thighs, which we have a food saver, so he's going to food save these into separate little portions. I know we could have did that with a chicken breast, but sometimes it's just easier just to buy the pre-portioned little packs of chicken, but this was cheaper than buying those pre-packed portions, so he got that. And then lastly, I think the last thing we picked up, let me double check. Yeah. In our food haul for today is this whole pack of beef ribeye steaks that are thin cut, and we're just going to food save these also. And we figured, yes, it was kind of pricey for this. It was $65 for these specific steaks, but you know what? We usually split a steak, and that's gonna give us what, 1, 2, 3, 10 dinners. If anything, 5 dinners, like, and leftovers. So yeah, that was everything we got at Sam's Club. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything away, and I think I'm going to continue to vlog into tomorrow because we didn't finish grocery shopping. We need to pick up just the smaller things now, like bread, cheese, ice, since unfortunately our fridge doesn't make ice. So, and I need more like Nespresso pods. So we're gonna head over to Walmart tomorrow for that. Also, since I got the Ikea chair and I do wanna have Jacob spray paint the silver bars on it gold, I need to pick up spray paint there. Plus I'll like spray paint it with you guys. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything away, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
I'm getting a later start today than I initially was planning to, so sorry about that. You guys get to see me when I'm already dressed, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my outfit, and then I'm gonna tell you what's happening today because some kind of exciting stuff is happening. Today's outfit, I have on this jean dress that buttons all the way down from Sam's Club. I got it when I was on my little vacation-y trip to Jacksonville. Rocky, stop. Sorry about that. He really wants to go outside. And then for the shoes, I have on my new little old school Vans. I also got on that trip actually. And yeah, hair's curled. Honestly, I used my curl wand for the first time in a long time, and my hair is just being staying kind of frizzy, but you know what? It is what it is. We're just gonna roll with it. I think frizz adds character. Then same jewelry as always, or a ring. Now let's head out, and in the car I'll tell you guys what's happening today. Now that I'm in the car, I can tell you guys what's happening. So yesterday I told you guys that we needed to go to Walmart today because we didn't finish grocery shopping and stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have any super Walmarts near us, so I'm not gonna go to super Walmart. I am going to go to a regular Walmart to pick up the spray paint I need in order to fix the spray paint the silver on this chair to gold. And then I have to pick up some like Nespresso pods because we don't have any at the commissary. And then we are gonna go to the commissary later on to grocery shop the rest of our groceries since we didn't pick up everything yesterday. And also this morning, why I hopped on here so late this morning is because I spent the whole morning on the phone with Verizon getting new iPhones. So I currently have an iPhone 14, it's a yellow one, and I have let me show you guys my case because it's about to go by. It's a Powerpuff Girls case, which the little F came off because of this little MagSafe suction cup thing I have. but we are upgrading to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, Jacob and I, because whenever I'm filming on this camera, the DJI Action 5 Pro, I can see myself perfectly fine right now when I'm holding it pretty close to me, but y'all, I have horrible vision, okay? I need a monitor, which I do use the Mimo app on here, which is the DJI Mimo app, to mirror what I'm seeing right now so that I can see myself. However, when it's still pretty far away, I cannot see what I'm doing. So I did get a bigger phone, while also just getting a new phone. I've had this one for like 6 years, so that I can see myself a little bit better when I'm using it as a monitor, basically. So we are going to go to Verizon to pick up the iPhones, and we're going to Walmart to pick up the spray paint along with some other random stuff. I think I need like body oil or something and some other stuff. And then we are going to go grocery shopping at the commissary. So we're first getting gas, and then we're going to go to Verizon. iPhones are secure. That was super easy. We just have to walk in there, and Jacob had to show his ID, and then we were able to pick them up. I'll do an unboxing with you guys once we get home. I do need to buy like a temporary case for it because the case I actually want for it won't come in for a couple of days. And so that kind of sucks, but that's okay. We'll just get a cheap one for now just to protect it. Hold on, we're about to get a snack. Can you guys tell that, again, she doesn't like to be in the car? She likes to make sure you guys know that she's in here. We are gonna get some Dairy Queen, just a little bit of something because I'm starving. And I think I want some popcorn chicken, so I'm gonna order my food and I'll show you guys what I got. I ended up getting a little dipped cone in a cup because YOLO, I'm at Dairy Queen, you know. I also picked up a 4 count of chicken tenders and some french fries for Margot, and it comes with Texas toast. So I'm gonna eat something really quick and then we're gonna head over to the Walmart. I guess $14 for 4 tenders and fries and really stale Texas toast and ice cream. And I guess like a medium size like Coke Zero is really not that bad when you think about the fact that it just fed Jacob, myself, and Margot. I had 2 tenders, he had 2 tenders. The fries, him and Margot mostly ate. I had like 1 or 2 of them, and I did eat 1 piece of the toast, and then we all shared the ice cream. So, you know, not that bad of a deal. Still, I think it's crazy how expensive things are to like eat out, or how, yeah. I'm trying to say how expensive it is to eat out these days. I think that's a little wild, but you know, in this economy, nothing surprises me. But tonight I'm really looking forward to something a little healthier because yesterday we also had like diner food and I had that burger. So I need some vegetables in my life. I got the gold spray paint that I need in order to paint the chair. Now Jacob is looking for some other stuff. So I'm gonna set y'all up and you guys can just go for a ride with us. For now, since my iPhone case doesn't get in until Wednesday, I'm gonna pick up this $7 case right here, but it does have a lock on it. So I'm gonna have to have someone unlock it for me. I did just buy some Doc Marten Mary Janes from Poshmark. And because I have like Vans socks, but I don't have like super low socks to wear in Mary Jane shoes, I am gonna pick up these like 2 packs of socks because I don't wanna be barefoot when I wear them. I'm gonna pick up a couple of shower liners because although I use bleach in my shower and I scrub up my shower liner, I like to replace it every so often because it just gets like that weird dingy color. So I'm gonna pick up a couple of these, although I feel like they're kind of expensive nowadays. These used to be like $1.50 or so for like $2 for a shower liner. They want $3.50 for the cheapest one, which is a little crazy, but I gotta pick it up, so it's coming home with me. I picked up some boxes so that we could ship our old iPhones back. So those are coming home with us, along with maybe some bubble wrap. I can't remember if I have any, but it's a little expensive for bubble wrap. Oh my goodness. Can y'all tell she's tired? I need more Nespresso pods, and these are one of my favorite Nespresso pods to get. And I thought they only sold them at Target, but thankfully they also sell them here. So I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 boxes because I only have 1 pod left at home. They're on sale, so I'm gonna pick up 1 pack of the birthday cake ones and 1 pack of these chocolate chip ones for Margot because I think she'd really like them. Have you guys set up on our Traeger? I'm gonna start spray painting this. Hopefully it comes out okay. I'm gonna be sad if it doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and just start some music over this because it is very windy out here.
I can't keep up with all the lies you tell yourself. You kinda
Y'all can tell I'm not a professional spray painter, okay? But I think it looks pretty good for the first coat. I am going to go ahead and let it air dry for like 20 minutes before I do another coat and like rotate it. But I think it looks pretty good so far. I did spray paint these little parts that are going to be visible on the chair, like the butt part of it. But I'm going to have to flip them over to actually spray paint the part that's going to show. Ignore how long our grass is if you guys saw how long it is. Jacob is about to come home and mow it because it's been raining the last week. So he hasn't had a chance to mow it. That's why it looks like a jungle out there. So yeah, just ignore that. But I am pretty excited because so far, I don't even know if you could really tell through the camera, but so far I think it looks really good. And I think the gold with the like orangey brown seat is going to look so cute. Just got done doing the final coat on both of the sides. I think that it came out really good, but I am going to let it air dry out there for at least a couple of hours before I assemble it. So if I don't get to it in this video, I'm going to insert a picture like somewhere on the screen of what it ended up looking like once I assembled the chair. I'm just too scared to put it together too soon because I noticed that even though I waited 15 minutes between coats, when I flipped it to like spray the underneath side, it did kind of get wrinkled on some of the spots on the other side. So I'm just gonna let it completely air dry. And even if it like gets rubbed off on the bottom or anything, I don't really care about that because no one's gonna see the bottom. So I just wanna make sure that the entire part that is visible is going to be completely dry before I assemble it. So yeah. Like, I don't know, all of that to say, if you do not see it in this video, me putting it together, I'll just insert a picture on the screen once I do put it together. Unfortunately, I cannot build that IKEA chair, so I'm sure you guys have seen a picture that I already inserted because it needs about 8 hours for that spray paint to fully dry on it. And I just realized after like spray painting it and talking to Jacob that I probably should have got some sandpaper and roughed up the metal before spraying painting it. So we're just gonna have to see how long it holds up because I don't think it's gonna hold up very long. But you know what? It's still gonna be cute, and I have extra paint. Plus, it was $6 at Walmart. So if I need to like redo it better, I'll redo it better. But since I couldn't do that with you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing of our new iPhones. I got the Desert Titanium color, which is like gold basically. And I forget what this color is called. It is the, I don't know, I forget what it's called and I don't see a name on here. And if it is visible, then I'm just, oh wait, just kidding. It's black titanium. I guess we'll do Jacob's first so that he can go ahead and start setting it up. We do have the 14s currently, so this is going to be a huge upgrade as far as the size of it. But you know what? We're getting older and blinder, so this is going to be a lot better. Okay, here we go. Wow, pretty. And he said I can unbox his, so I made sure to ask permission. Oh, this is kind of cool. It has a separate camera button. Ours doesn't have that, so if you guys can see the little thing, the little icons, can y'all see? I do have a very bright light on. Let me see if I can turn the dimness down. Can y'all see these little marks? There's a camera button down here now, which is pretty cool. I guess easier for you to take a picture, or like this basically to take a picture. Then you have the power button. Oh, up and down volume and your ringer. So that's convenient, that's cool. And obviously, instead of having only 2 cameras, we have 3, which is nice. Okay, let's take this part off. Ooh. Wow, this is actually really pretty. And man, this feels like gigantic in my hand. Oh, this is nice. And I think we're mostly excited about having the USB-C charging because right now we have Lightning with our 14 and we actually really hate it because every other thing that we own from Apple is all already USB-C. So that's like really frustrating when we're having to dig around trying to look for a Lightning cable. So I'm really excited about that. Let's go ahead and unbox mine now. Is anyone else like me? I used to like keep all of my iPhone boxes back in the day, and I have this storage tub I have upstairs I've had forever that it just accumulates all of my junk. It literally says Justine stuff on it, and I had all of my Apple product boxes in it until I got married to Jacob, and he told me, you realize like you don't need to keep those, right? So then I finally got rid of them, but I gotta say it was really hard to let go of them. I don't know why I kept them. It's not like they did anything. Well, I'm actually a little shocked. I thought this was gonna be more gold, but it's actually like a pink color, which I'm not opposed to. It's like a pale pink, but the outside is like gold, which is pretty. Again, it has the same little sticker thing. And this. Satisfying. Wow, yeah, it's really pretty. Let me go ahead and show you guys the temporary case I bought from Walmart earlier that I'm going to put on my phone. This is the case that I got. It was literally on sale for $7 like I showed you guys. And I just needed something quick because I did order, like right now I currently have Or I think I showed you guys the Powerpuff Girls case on my phone. I bought a similar one that's also Powerpuff Girls. I just, you know, nostalgia. So I bought one that's similar, but it's just a little bit of a different design. That's for my new phone. But that doesn't come until Wednesday, so I needed something that was going to protect it because this is a way bigger phone, and I just feel like knowing me, I'd probably drop it. So since this was only $7, it's nice to have just an extra case, plus it's just temporary. So it's just a clear case, a little bit of a rainbow happening on it. And it is MagSafe because I do use MagSafe chargers to charge our devices already. And yeah, this is what it looks like on. Not bad for $7, honestly. It even has like the edge protection, which I don't love. It's kind of like Casetify. The cases I bought are actually Casetify, but I don't like the ones that have this. But you know what? For $7, I can't be mad at that, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set these phones up. And I think I'm gonna end the video here. I know today wasn't super exciting, and I forgot to mention, like I said, we were gonna go grocery shopping. Because it got too close to Margot's bedtime, we ended up just heading home and letting her take a last nap. And Jacob went and finished up grocery shopping, so thank you to my husband. While I just stayed home and I spray painted that chair. And so, yeah, Margot's put to bed. I'm wore out for the day. I'm ready to go take a shower and wash my face. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.